Travel brochures and social media often paint an idyllic picture of popular tourist destinations, luring millions of visitors each year with promises of unforgettable experiences. However, the reality can be far from the dream. We're exposing the ugly truth behind 10 of the world's most overrated tourist traps. Brace yourself. Cancun, Mexico. Spring break hell. You've seen the ads. Pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and endless margaritas. But the reality? A polluted, overhyped party zone that's more Jersey Shore than tropical paradise. The truth is, Cancun's beaches are choked with seaweed and litter, overrun by drunken hordes of college students. Predatory vendors hound you at every turn, and you'll pay sky-high prices for mediocre food and watered-down drinks. Skip the sunburn and disappointment. Head to Tulum instead for actual Mexican culture and beaches that don't require a hazmat suit. The next one is a heartbreaker and was at the top of my list before I researched for this video. Pisa, Italy, home of the world's most boring tower. Congratulations! You've traveled thousands of miles to see a slightly tilted building. Hope you like spending your precious vacation time fighting through selfie stick-wielding crowds for a cheesy photo op. Pisa is a horror show of aggressive scammers and pickpockets. After you've seen the tower, all of 10 minutes, there's nothing left to do. Prepare for overpriced, terrible food aimed at gullible tourists in a city with all the charm of an abandoned parking lot. Save yourself the headache and visit nearby Lucca. It's got everything Pisa doesn't. Actual culture, beautiful architecture, and far fewer tourists trying to hold up buildings and photos. The next one is a guilty pleasure, a place that seemed so exotic that I had to visit, but it has since quickly fallen off my list. Pyongyang, North Korea, a dystopian disaster. Congratulations! You've willingly entered a real-life version of 1984. Hope you enjoy having zero freedom and the constant fear of imprisonment for taking the wrong photo. Every moment is scripted and surveilled by government minders. The hotels make prison cells look cozy, and you'll grapple with the ethical nightmare of financially supporting an oppressive regime. Enjoy your constant anxiety about accidentally causing an international incident. If you're desperate to visit a country with a complex political history, try Vietnam. All the intrigue, none of the chance of becoming a political prisoner. Bangkok, Thailand. Chaos, scams, and traffic jams. Oh my. Bangkok promises vibrant street life and exotic adventures. What you get is sensory overload, scam artists, and pollution thick enough to chew. The air quality makes breathing an extreme sport, and the traffic is so bad you'll age years sitting in tuk-tuks. Scammers and pickpockets target you at every turn, and seedy nightlife areas will make you want to bleach your eyeballs. Flee to Chiang Mai for a Thai experience that won't leave you needing therapy. Paris, France, where romance goes to die. The city of love. More like the city of crushed dreams and empty wallets. Prepare for rude waiters, oppressive crowds, and the realization that no, Emily is not actually in Paris. You'll face endless lines for overhyped attractions and encounter rude locals who seem to hate tourists, and possibly life itself. The food is overpriced and mediocre, unless you're a millionaire, and there's a pervasive smell that's definitely not Chanel No. 5. For romance without the attitude, Prague awaits with all the charm and half the cost. This place is bad, but the next one on our list is somehow even worse. Times Square, New York City. A neon-lit nightmare. Welcome to the crossroads of the world. If by world you mean place where tourists get ripped off. Times Square is less Big Apple and more rotten core. Suffocating crowds make sardine cans look spacious. Aggressive costumed characters demand money for photos, while overpriced chain restaurants serve food you could get anywhere. All this plus the constant feeling that your wallet is about to be stolen. Want the real New York? Hit up Greenwich Village or Brooklyn's Dumbo. You'll find actual New Yorkers and food that doesn't come from a national chain. Santorini Greece, Instagram's favorite fraud. Santorini's reality is far from its picture-perfect reputation. This Greek island paradise is a nightmare of over-tourism and inflated prices. Expect suffocating crowds blocking every view, from the famous white buildings to those legendary sunsets. Forget peaceful strolls, you'll be battling human traffic jams at every turn. The beaches? overcrowded and underwhelming. The costs? Astronomical for even basic meals. Worst of all, the island's infrastructure and authenticity are crumbling under tourist pressure. For a genuine Greek experience without the disappointment, try Naxos or Milos. You'll enjoy beautiful scenery and culture without the crushing crowds or emptying your bank account. But if you think this place is bad, just wait until you see what's next on our list. Next is Los Angeles, California, La La Land of broken dreams. Glamour, celebrities, prepare for none of that and instead enjoy soul-crushing traffic and overpriced everything. You'll waste hours in gridlock traffic only to find a walk of fame covered in grime and sadness. The beaches are more parking lot than paradise, and your celebrity sightings will be limited to washed-up reality TV stars. This place might not have been on your radar, but the next one surely was, and it's a real stinker. Bali, Indonesia. Paradise lost to over-tourism. That serene yoga retreat you imagined? It's now a crowded, westernized tourist trap, where the only thing spiritual is how much you'll pray for your vacation to end. Once pristine beaches have become garbage dumps, and traffic jams make rush hour look tame. Water shortages plague the island thanks to too many infinity pools, and authentic experiences are carefully manufactured for gullible tourists. For a taste of what Bali used to be, hop over to Lombok. It's like stepping back in time to when Bali was actually worth visiting. Dubai, UAE, a monument to excess and emptiness. Imagine a giant, soulless shopping mall masquerading as a city. Welcome to Dubai, where the only thing hotter than the scorching sun is the rate at which your money disappears. Temperatures make stepping outside feel like entering an oven. Everything is artificial, from islands to indoor ski slopes. Prepare for eye-watering prices for even basic necessities and a complete lack of culture or history. For a more authentic Middle Eastern experience, Oman offers actual culture and landscapes that aren't conjured from oil money and hubris. Travel smarter, not harder. Don't let your dream vacation become a nightmare. These overhyped destinations promise paradise, but deliver disappointment. Remember, the glossy brochures and perfectly filtered Instagram posts never show the full picture. The key to truly rewarding travel. Ditch the tourist traps and seek out authentic experiences in less trampled destinations. Your wallet, your sanity, and your Instagram followers will thank you for skipping these overrated hellscapes. So, tear up those plans for Cancun, forget about tilting towers, and say au revoir to your Parisian fantasies. The world is full of incredible places to explore, just not these 10. If you're interested in history, great food, and an exotic location, I detailed a 10-day trip to Cambodia that's sure to check multiple items off your bucket list. Check out the video on screen now to check it out.